Hi, I'm Jonas. This is Sublime Media, and thank you so much for tuning in today. On this channel, I talk about records, and today I'm going to talk about the big pile of reissues, like 10 maybe, of reissues that I got a couple of months back maybe, and what they all have in common, almost all of them at least, is that they are a little bit like audiophile quality, some more than others. So I thought like I'll do a themed vinyl finds. So I've been saving these for one, video, and here we are. If you like what I'm doing here, please subscribe. I mean, it's the most easiest way for everyone to support what I'm doing, really, because this shoots out to even more people, and I think that I really contribute with something out there in YouTube land, with sort of my music that I'm showing. Anyway, thumbs up and comment. Please comment if you have any of these, if you like the music, if you think that we don't need more editions of these, So let's have a discussion going. So let's jump right into it with one of my favorite singer-songwriters of all time. This is Townes Van Sant. And the little I have with him, it's not easy to grab his stuff here in Sweden, I'll tell you that. But this is part of the Vinyl Me Please record label, or whatever subscription label, and this in this case is the Essentials. Now this is 2025. I think that Vinyl Me Please is pretty deep underwater as we are talking right now, as I'm talking right now. So let's see what the future has for that label. But here in Sweden, we can't subscribe to their subscription service anymore, and I never did. I got these from a distributor of mine for my company, and I have to say, like, I don't think I'll get more for the shop. They aren't really selling, to be honest. This is one that I kept for myself for reviewing purposes. So you got the OB, really nice OB there. This package also includes a brilliant booklet about the recording and photos, and it's just such a nice touch, really. Original artwork, which is kind of cool. Looks almost like a Wes Anderson film still. There's some information there. Really nice on like gravelly paper. And you have to take my word for it, but the vinyl is actually dark blue. I don't think that it comes through the camera there. So yeah, music-wise, 1968. This is the debut record by Townes and has some of the most known songs, really. Not my favorite in his catalog. I love the live record. It's my favorite. There's so much emotion in that one. But this is still a 8 or 9 out of 10 in my book. If you're interested in that sort of country singer-songwriter, outlaw-esque type of music, this is a no-brainer. Like, you will enjoy this. Okay, so the next one, 1973, the same thing. This is also Vinyl Me Please. I also got this to sort of review and see if I could sell these in the shop. And yeah, I haven't sold any, so I don't think that it's gonna be a thing that I'm holding. Anyway, this is a masterful soul funk record. Black Nasty, Talking to the People. I think they only did one record, really. It's part of the Vinyl Me Please Essentials, and there's the OB strip. Let's see if we can focus all the way there, and there's the text there. Really cool. Like, yeah, they do a hell of a job in securing, like, giving the customer as much as they can, 180 gram vinyl, thick, sounds like a dream. Some of these are mastered by some of the best in the biz, and with the Vinyl Me Please Classics, you get like a booklet or a booklet essay of sorts. Really cool. Words by Andrew Wintofter or something like that. And it's actually bound, can you see that, with a thread? Really cool. Yeah, this is not like the sort of music that I actually collect, but I've had my eye on this, or the original press, for many years. So it was cool to take it off and also by a Vinyl Me Please edition. So moving away from Vinyl Me Please and moving into, and this is not new, like this reissue is from 2007, and definitely not a audiophile release. I don't think that they could do an audiophile release with these. This is a kraut rock or kraut folk masterpiece called MTD. They did 2 records. I have the second one. It's fairly easy to get. You know the cover artwork if you see it. It's really, really good and not expensive at all. If you want the original copy of this, original press, this is damn expensive. I never think I'd own one. But the good people at Wawa Records did a great job with this textured sort of sleeve. Don't know if you can see that. It's an amazing quality all the way through. Sound quality is great also. And almost looks like a white label promo, doesn't it? So yeah, 1970, kraut folk masterpiece. They sing in English, easy to get into, you know, accessible. Is that the word for it? So try it out at least if you're interested. Okay, so the record to top all records, and one of my favorite albums of all time, Black Sabbath's first debut record from 1970. This is a monster, and if you haven't been dead or very sound asleep, you probably figure out that this is the Rhino High Fidelity reissue. Let's see if I can pull this out. I put it in one of these, like, I love these when it fits. When it works, it really, really works. Gatefold sleeves, love them. But it comes, or came, with this sort of OB strip with the information, and you have Rhino down there, barcode, yeah, and song titles. And the sort of the information we get from the OB is 180 gram vinyl cut from original analog master tapes by Kevin Gray, the best one in the business right now. Pressed at optimal, heavyweight gatefold jacket, exclusive insert, and limited edition, whatever that means. It's so cool because Rhino is putting these out. We thought from the get-go that this was going to be just a limited run, but it seems like Rhino has just kept them in print, which is the way to go, really. I mean, this sounds, I shit you not. I tried this at a buddy of mine's place this summer. He played this. I was blown away. He played the original first UK press on Vertigo Swirl, the absolute first. He's a swirl collector, so it's the absolute first. He played that, and then we put this on, compared them. I mean, this is, if not almost as good, it's as good as the original press. And here in Sweden, this is not cheap. Like, I had to pay for this with, you know, shipping and taxes and everything, even to my company, but it's so damn worth it. If you're hesitant on getting this, get it. Just don't wait, get it, because when this is gone, and someday it will be gone, it won't be in print forever, you know. When this is gone, you will be sorry, I promise you. Really, really well made, and Kevin Gray did an amazing job. You know, the rain and thunder in the beginning, you are sitting in it. It's like that good of sound quality. You are sitting right in the storm, you know. Which brings us to another one. This was put out last year, I think. I was actually in contact with Jackpot because they put this out as a Record Store Day release. I think that it was US only, and I couldn't get a hold of it for my store here in Sweden. But they actually sent me an email back saying that they were going to press this again after the Record Store Day releases had gone on. The dust had settled. They were going to repress it again, so I would be able to get it. And yeah, I did. So this is Gandalf, one of the best pop psych records ever recorded. This is a masterpiece of US psych, I have to say. And they did a good job. Like, Jackpot are high quality, but here in Europe you have to pay for them, so you expect it to be high quality, you know. But yeah, good one. It's a little bit murky, the cover artwork, in my opinion. Maybe they could have done a little bit better job there. Feels like a scan of an original press or something like that. But the hype sticker or the information here says 1969 self-titled LP full of dripping psychedelic pop, which it is, and all analog processed from the original master tapes, cut by Kevin Gray. So again, I mean, if I see these records, if it's like a title that I really want to hear, and it's Kevin Gray, I get it like right away, because that guy, with the equipment he has nowadays, he can't do anything wrong. Like it's impossible. It seems like impossible. Everything just turns to gold, and it's the same with this. I mean, I don't have an original press to compare this to. If I had an original press, I wouldn't buy this, because I don't do duplicates, you know. Only if I had an original, or this. If I get an original press, I'm going to compare them before I let this one go. But anyway, it sounds great. Like they do it, everything they do it like they should. This is on clear vinyl. I'll show you that also. So I've gone through the entire thing. You get printed in the sleeve. And clear vinyl. Pretty cool. Yeah, and as I said, sounds great. Need to get this in a inner sleeve. I don't even have a outer sleeve for it yet. Yeah. So Gandalf, 1969, Psych Grail, awesome, by Kevin Gray. Everything done correct. So this brings us to 1976. I wasn't going to get this. I told myself, like, you don't have to get every single title. Only get the ones that you are really interested in getting. And when it came to this series, it's kind of expensive. Costs a lot of money, you know. I don't want to spend it on something that is just like so, you know. I want it to be high quality all the way through. So when it came to this artist, I decided I was going to stop not getting them just before this title. But then I talked to a buddy of mine, and he was just like, it's mind-blowing and it's really good, you have to hear it. And I couldn't really resist. So here we are, and I'm so glad that I did, because I would have regretted not getting this if I didn't get it, and now I can't even remember what I paid for it. So it's like I'm not regretting it now. And I'm talking about Genesis. This is a trick of the tail. A trick of the tail. 1976. I've had an original press of this for years and years, and I've said it before, and I will say it again. I have never heard a really good sounding Genesis record. And I've been through, I don't know how many, like every title, like 20 of each. And I never found a pressing that sounds super good, you know. Always a little bit murky in the sound. Except for now. Like what Chad Chasm and Analog Productions had done with these, the Atlantic 75 series, 2 LP set, cut by, in this case, I think Ryan K. Smith maybe. Don't quote me on that. And from the analog master tapes, I mean, I can't really, 45 RPM, 2 LP set, I can't really see a future where this is going to sound better, you know. So if you want the best ever sounding and looking and feeling of these records, this is the time to get it. Now, this is when the Peter Gabriel era ended. So he stopped, he wasn't a part of Genesis anymore. Phil Collins went forward and took the mic, you know, started singing. But I have to say that after this is the last one. Like, after this, I'm not super interested in it. They got too commercial, too poppy, even just after this. This is more like selling in England by the pound than anything else, really. It doesn't have the commercial sort of success as that. Not success, but it doesn't have the sort of the commercial qualities. I don't feel like the songs on this one is as memorable as the Peter Gabriel era songs. But I might be wrong, because this sold probably better than anything that was put out during the Gabriel era. So what do I know? Anyway, Genesis, one of my favorite artists or groups under the Peter Gabriel era, done perfectly. Fantastic record, fantastic reissue series. Just praise all the way. Okay, so 1967. Again, at the same place where I tried the Black Sabbath at a buddy's place. He has like this insane stereo equipment. It just sounds like a dream, really. It's amazing. I can't wait to get there again and pick some records to play there. Anyway, he played this, and again I was blown away. Like, I thought I knew the music, and I thought I had good sounding copies of this, but I didn't. Like, this feels like the ultimate sort of version of it, and I'm talking about the Doors. So this is 1967, their debut record, one of the most iconic rock records ever, done by Analog Productions in this case, 2 LP set, 45 RPM. Now, Rhino has just come out, done a 33 RPM, I think, reissue box set, and also individual copies that people are saying is sounding better than this, and that might be the case. I started to buy these now this summer, and I think I have like 2 titles left or something like that, so I'm gonna keep with these. I'm not gonna get the Rhino versions, even if they would sound slightly better. But I mean, I can't really remember, I can't really think of a universe where this could be beaten. So I'm pretty happy with this. Yeah, super. I won't show the records. It's nothing really to see. You all know that record. So these are like classic records that everyone has. Everyone knows them, and the only reason I'm showing them is because they are done 200% amazing, you know. Which brings us to the last one, and one of my favorite records of all time. It's the record I play the most, I think, on my equipment. I know it inside out, and I've always played that. When people come over, say, play something that you feel, you know, defines vinyl, you know, the sound of vinyl, and, you know, that will blow me away with your fancy equipment, you know. I always play this, because this, as an original press, in minty fresh condition, first press, you know, costs maybe €10, something like that, and it sounds like a dream. So when they announced this, I was going to jump on it right away, because I know the recording quality, I know it inside out, I know that what had to be done, you know, to beat the original press, like a miracle, but they really did. They really did, and I hope I don't get banned because of the cover artwork here. But this is Abraxas with Santana, the MoFi Super Vinyl Edition. You know, they did a one-step, the first one-step, I think, first or the second one, which is a $1,000 like collector's item now. And I've heard people that heard that shoot it out against this. And sure, the one-step sounds a little bit better, but I'm not interested in ponying up that money for this. Definitely not. There is the inside of the gatefold. This is numbered edition. Looks like that, which is pretty cool. And here's the new stickers for the super. You can't see a shit. Let's see here. Come on. Super vinyl. Yeah, it says super vinyl. Our finest vinyl formula. And it really is. Like, it sounds dead quiet. You know, when those bells or whatever it is starts out, and in comes Santana's guitar wailing in. I've always loved how he raises the volume on the guitar, like mid wail. It's mind blown every time. Anyway, if you want affordable, extremely well sounding version of this, check this out. I don't think you will be disappointed, definitely not. But with that being said, you don't need this to have an extremely good sounding version of it. Just get a minty fresh original press from the US or UK for that matter, and it will blow out most of your record collection when it comes to sound quality. I shit you not. And when a time comes that you want to, you know, put it up one notch or two or three, this is a great one to add to the collection. But you know, you don't need to spend all that money for one of these to have a good sounding version of a Braxas. Definitely not. So yeah, I think that's it. I hope you enjoyed that. Felt like, yeah, putting them all in a pile and doing one video of all the reissues. So yeah, what do you think of these? Do you feel like we need audiophile editions of these, or do you feel like the original pressings or the reissues that came in the 70s were, you know, good enough? Please comment. Let's have a discussion down in the comments, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Have a great day, everyone.